Hi there, it's Pascal here. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you one of the pretty much basics of starting a business online. I'm really excited about what I'm going to be sharing with you here today because when I understood it, it literally changed. It gave me the confidence that I was going to be successful online. And that's exactly what I want to help you understand. Because I know that would really, as I'm saying now, not just me, many people in the online digital space, probably you're seeing yourself, you're being bombarded with a lot of adverts online. Everybody's talking to you about drop shipping, affiliate marketing, e-commerce, Amazon FBA, all these various business models. But you seem to not understand which one is going to be the right one for you or which one is not going to be the right one for you. How much does it cost to start? You have all these questions and nagging feelings. Now, this video is going to be, what I'm going to be sharing with you here is I'm going to be talking about you. Because it doesn't matter what you do, you are going to be the determining factor to create the change you want. That's what I want to let you understand. It doesn't matter whether you're going to Amazon or affiliate marketing or drop shipping. You are the determining factor. I want you to succeed. That's what I want to share with you here. Now, when I got this information, it was very simple. Like I always tell people, most of the things I will share with you is very practical. It's something that you will tend to understand it as you go along. But it's very practical and very simple. Most people will start looking for something else like, what is the product I'm going to sell? How much does it cost to start? But they neglect this part that I want to talk about. But this is the most important part. Now, what am I going to talk to you about here? It's about you. First of all, if you're looking to make any change in your life, what I mean by you're looking most of the time, you're looking to increase your finances, you're in a job that you don't really like, but you're looking for a way to make money online, whether it's crypto, Amazon FBA, whatever it is, you have a feeling that something needs to change. My point is that feeling needs to be satisfied for you to be happy in your life. That is like, always see that now as God nudging us to use us to do what he wants to do in the world. Because I can tell you now, with the current economic climate that we are all in, everybody's saying COVID-19, pandemic, I don't want to neglect it. But this is the time, I'm really excited to say, this is the time God is looking for people like you to step up, to step into the fears. Because a lot of majority of the people in the world now are like contracting, trying to save up, trying to hold on to what they have. You got to play the offensive game now if you're really going to change. This is not the time to sit back and watch the news and wait for things to come out. You'll be pretty much behind. In fact, I can tell you now, if you haven't started anything within the first lockdown, you're pretty much behind already. You have to take action because 2021 is going to be a prosperous year. You need to understand this. Now, why you're looking to make a change is there's something about you that you need to understand. Successful people, if you're going to make a change, you need to understand something called goal. Another word for it is target. You have to know where you are heading to. I'll come into that in a minute. You need to understand, it's like, take for instance, you want to get to point A to point B. But you have, let's say point A is where you are now, and you want to get to point B. This is where you have a business owner. You run a business online that takes care of you. Yes, I'm not sure if you can read this or not. So this is where you want to be, but this is where you are employed. There are a few things you need to understand. The only thing that's going to help you make this transition is for you to understand how to be a business owner. Most of us get hung up with ideas as an employee, and it always holds us back from making that change. If you sign up to any training online, they need to be teaching you how to behave like a business person. Now, what do I mean by that? Business people have goals. If you're going to change your life, you need to understand the concept of setting goals and targets. Let's say, for instance, now, You want to start a business online. You want to make, let's say, $1,000. That's the first target. That's your first goal. You want to learn how to make it. And this is where you are. Most people, this is you here. Most people don't usually, you want to snap out of this. They start asking questions like, how much does it cost to start a business online? How long is it going to take me to make 1,000 every month? Am I technical school? How, like, they know they probably need a website. Say, who's gonna build a website for me? This is my point. If you're gonna win, I'm really excited about what I want to say. You need to understand the concept of setting goals. From my experience now, I'll use myself as an example. From my experience, for you to start a business online, you will need education. What I mean by that is coaching or mentor. That's the first thing you need. You need then you need a course that you go through. Most of the time, this one comes hand in hand, and there'll be a coach and a mentor at the same time. That's the first thing that you're gonna need. And you probably have to pay for it. You need to pay for the course. And if you pay for the course, this course will now teach you how to, let's say the first step to building a website is to change your mindset. That's the key. Understand, think like a business person. So that's included in the course. But let's say there are, like the one I use, they've got 7 modules. So module 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And before you start marketing. So let's say, for example, what I'm trying to help you understand here is, when you're starting a business online, you need to understand goals, how to set goals. Your first step is to understand that everybody has 24 hours in a day. Everybody has 24 hours. So if you are going to make a change, you need to know how to maximize your 24 hours. Let me give you an example of what I mean by that. When I got started, I didn't have a lot of time. So time was my problem. I had the money to pay for the course. To get started with, the one I started is $99, then $97 a month. So let me give you how this works. When you set a goal, most people will be like, okay, I can afford this $99, but I'm not sure I can do this $97 a month. That's where most people will hang up. So because they can't see how they can pay this $97 a month, they don't even invest the first 99 to go through the training, because they think they can't afford it. That comes from lack of belief. When Jesus Christ said, as you believe, so shall it be done unto you. You need to understand how to set goals. For you to overcome this $97 a month, I'm just saying this is just one example. There are different things that it might be shooting a video in a model. It might be writing a blog. There will be so many obstacles. This is just one obstacle. I'm just trying to, like, one challenge most people experience. So to overcome this, you will need to understand that there's going to be a timeline between you where you are now to where you're going to get $1,000 a month. So in this timeline, you need to understand, let's say, for example, God is here telling you that because he has put a purpose in you. That's why you're interested in starting a business. You have all these ideas, beautiful ideas God have blessed you with, but you just don't know what to do with it. And that's where your money is. That's where the lifestyle that you want is. All these ideas that keep flashing to you in your mind, maybe in your bathroom, you say, like, how can I start a business online? Or how can I quit my job and do this thing? I need to travel around the world and do what I want. You have all these nudge feelings all the time. It happens to everybody. I heard this one time from somebody who was very successful before I got started. He said, I represent the thoughts you neglect, that come to you that you neglect. That's why you admire me. Let me say that again. I saw somebody that was making money online, and a mentor, when I had just got started, he said to me, I represent the thoughts you neglect. That's why you admire me. I'm like, really? So what I'm saying there is you are unique. There are thoughts and flashes that come to your mind of what you do. But because we don't have the confidence to do it, confidence is like muscle. I'm going to explain it to you here. It's like muscle. It needs to grow. You need to feed it for it to grow. If you need to always top it up. Because we don't top it up every day, we can't break through all the challenges that is on the front of us. As a result, we see ourselves trapped in a society where we don't spend a lot of time with our family, children. We don't have enough money. So here's the concept of goals that I want you to understand. If you're going to get started, I want you to understand this because this is very important. I'm really excited I'm sharing with you. First month, when you invest, if you use the training, I use this $99. The first month that you invest that money, that's the easy bit to swipe that card. You swipe the card. You pay. Then you have 30 days. So all you need is minimum 2 hours each day in these 30 days. Because let's take an example. You don't see how you can overcome this $97. I'm going to show you how to overcome it. This is how principle. You need to understand the principle to build that confidence in yourself, to keep breaking down all, because this $97 at some point to you will be nothing. To me now is nothing. When I got started, I can't even afford this. You know that sort of word. I don't have what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know how I can afford this payment now. But right now, as I speak to you, I don't even think about it. Before the month starts, businesses are running. I'm making money that is already taking care of it. But I'm trying to help you overcome some of the challenges most people that start this. It doesn't matter the business model. It doesn't matter the business model. So when you sign up, you need to dedicate 2 hours towards your future. Because this is your future now. Remember, we only got 30 days. God is here calling you with an idea. That's to give you 1,000. Every day, let's take for instance, this guy, you paid the $99, it's done. Now you have 30 days before this payment is due. To be able to make this payment, let's say there's no money in your bank account right now, but you have this 99. You need to understand the concept of faith. So if you pay the first day, you dedicate 2 hours in that course to go through that course. To start watching the videos, it might be module 1. It's basically the overview of different business model. That's the training I used to talk to you about, the overview. Then you can do module 1, day 1. You take it. Module 2, there's a series of assignments, mindset coaching to help you snap out from being an employee to a business owner. Because one thing I can tell you now is there's a huge difference between being an employee and a business owner. Employee, this is where everybody starts with. This is what I saw. We want instant gratification. We want, if I've done this thing, how much am I going to make at the end of it? That's not how God works. It's human beings that design employee. You need to understand, if you're going to be a business owner, you're taking control of your life. And that's where God wants you to be. For you to be a business owner, you need to understand, when you sow something, when you sow that time, not even the money, the time, it's for a future reward. You do it in your employee because you go to work every day, but there's some sort of guarantee that this is what I want to make. Here, if you're going to take control of your life, you need to understand how to walk in faith. So module 2, it's going to be talking you through about shifting the mindset. How you plant today, you have faith, you keep doing, like let's say for example, you have a seed of corn. You plant it today. That's day one. You don't go to the farm the next day and start talking about asking the soil, where is the fruit? Where is the corn? We don't do that. But in business, we tend to behave that way. I've done this thing for about 2 days, 2 weeks. Where's the reward that comes from it? It doesn't really work like that. The concept of goal is to execute. When you do the work, the result will always show. Most people don't do the work. That's why a lot of people fail in business. I don't want you to fail. I want you to succeed. Take your energy away from the money. Focus on what have you done today towards getting this income. This is what's going to generate the funds for you. Module 2, you start working out through, talk to you about mindset. It might take you a couple of days to get through. Let's say 1 week. Let's say for 1 week. So you got 4 days, 7 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're like 8 days in now, you're still in module 2. Now, Stuart hasn't started talking to you about a website on how to host it and all that stuff. None of that. You're already 1 week in. At this point, some people give up because they think it's not important to fertilize the soil. It's like what we're doing here is, module 2 is, you fertilize the soil. When you plant a seed, you weed around it, you prepare the soil to give the fruit the chance to grow abundantly. So module 3, once you do that 8 days, module 3, it's where you start understanding links, affiliate marketing, the different style, what this one takes, Amazon takes, what e-commerce takes, what affiliate marketing takes. I'm going to talk to you about affiliate marketing on this one. So let's take, for instance, you want to do affiliate marketing. So what to start talking to you about testing, understanding how to put links in front of people, whether there's no cold calling, there's no pitching of people, trying to convince people. Everything is done automatically online. So it might take you go through that course every single day. It's a module. You go through it. Let's say it takes you another 4 days to complete. 4 days. You complete module 4. Now you've started understanding how to put links, how to track. If people click, how you can identify, oh, they clicked this link. When they visit your website, that's what they literally teach you in module 3. Now you've not done anything already. There's no chance, you're not making money. What you're doing now is you're educating yourself. Then from module 4, this is where the rubber meets the road. This is where it gets a little bit technical. They start teaching you about websites. So this normally where a lot of people spend a lot of time. So this might take you, let's say 7 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days to complete module 4. Remember, you're only working 2 hours a day. You're not working full time. If you're working full time, fine. You can get through this as fast as possible. But I'm giving you the strategy. If you're employed, you don't have a lot of time, because that's where most people start with, and you really want to make a change. This is how you go. So module 4, you probably host your website. If your name, let's say for my instance, my name is 1G Group. One of my companies is 1G Group. They teach you how to host a domain. You host a domain, 1aggroup.com. You host it. They teach you how to build a page on it. Just drag and drop. It's not technical. It's just like you do something. If you can send an email and if you can upload a picture on Facebook or Instagram, you can literally build a website the way this sort of softwares we have today. So you do that for 7 days. You now have a website ready. The next thing you're going to be talking about is there's something called follow-ups. Because when people visit your website, you need to understand what they are doing on your website and how to follow up with them. Because sometimes most people don't buy the first time. If you take yourself, for example, is it every time you visit a website that you buy? No. You go there, you read up, you do some research, you go through a different website. But if you come to one that really resonates with you, the kind of problem that you remember, this product, I'm talking about any product. It doesn't really matter what you're selling at this point. When you find one that resonates with you, you subscribe to that videos or training or something, or books or ebook, then you read it. Then if you now want to, maybe it's something to do with kids, you get more information from that website. So there's something called autoresponders and tracking. Let's take, for example, when you shop online, type you pay, something sends you a receipt immediately. This is a list of your order. You just get that instantly in your email when you purchase something online, or when you even subscribe to some newsletters online. That's called an autoresponder. So that needs to be ready for your client before you start promoting anything online. So you probably learn how to do that. It takes you another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're in module 5 now. The month has run out. This payment is due. This is where the rubber meets the road. If you really, really invested 2 hours in yourself, you will notice something about yourself around the day 25 to 30, before that payment is due. You will notice that you're becoming more aware. You are educating yourself. You've grown. That's where you build confidence. That's how you build confidence. See, wherever this money is, as long as God is alive, which I believe He is, wherever this money is, God has already prepared it somewhere. All you need to do is to invest it again to go another 30 days. Go 30 days, you do the same thing. Maybe by 6 weeks, you're already promoting products online. That's how it happened for me. So hanging around here, asking questions, online business, how does it work? It's not going to do you any good. The answers to your questions will come in the process. Because what you do here is you're building, every day you open your laptop, you're building a belief that this is possible for you. You're telling your subconscious mind that this is my future. Online business is my future. You're becoming a business person. You haven't made any money yet because you're laying the foundation for a better life for you, for yourself. I'm not sure how this is gonna clean. So let me show you how this works in terms of human behavior. So this is your subconscious mind. And I'm not sure you can see that because this, I'm not sure. Oh, there, this is not a mess. But anyway, let's see what we can do. It's gonna take a while for me to clean it, but I'll try. Maybe I'll edit this bit out and I'll make the second video. So this is what exactly is changing in that process, because most people don't understand it. Yeah, I think this will do. What technically is happening in this 30-day period here is you're changing your paradigm. Let me explain that. And that's what's holding most people back. You see, we think, this is our brain, our conscious mind. This is the part we think with. And this is our subconscious mind. And this is our body, our hand. So that leads to action, and that's the result. So what I want you to understand is, see, as every single day, where we are now, what we are looking to change is, in the Bible, they said, God said, Jesus Christ said, with a faith as small as a mustard seed, you can move a mountain. Let me show you that mountain. The mountain is here. There's a big mountain right here in our subconscious mind, which is the behavior pattern we have today. Go to work, come back, is not giving us the outcome that we want. It's stored. It's like an organism. It's alive in our body. Now, that's what we're looking to change. You see, every single day, you put in 2 hours from the idea that comes from your mind. It's a vision. You're trying to build a business. You don't know the product, but you're following a thought that's coming to you. Where Solomon said, where there is no vision, thought is kind of from vision. My people perish. So you're following a vision that you create. What you need is to hold on to that vision. I'm really excited about what I'm telling you because it's so cool. You hold on to that vision. The longer you hold on to it, it impresses to shift this mountain here. because it comes in here. It makes you feel good. Most people have brilliant ideas, very intelligent people, but the old paradigm kicks it away because it's stored. This is old paradigm. This is mommy, go to school, get a good job, you live an abundant life. It's not working for anybody. As long as you're employed, someone is controlling your destiny. You're not living God's purpose. As long as you're employed. I'm not saying that's what I experience. You may be experiencing something different, but that's what I've come to. It doesn't mean being employed is bad. Don't get me wrong. But as long as you are working for somebody, that person is controlling your destiny. You are not in control of your life. They tell you about how to go, when you go on a holiday, how much time you sleep, how much time you go, you wake up, how they basically control every area of your life because they are paying you money. You need to snap out of that. So what is technically happened over those 2 hours every day? There's this thought that came in here. It's the mustard seed. But action is the only cure to procrastination. So once you keep taking action, what you're technically doing is you're drawing from an infinite source, which is God, to feed this subconscious mind. Because this is what controls our behavior. Let me tell you again. You think something, that thought goes into your subconscious mind, causes you to have a feeling. That feeling causes you to take an action. That action produces the result. What we are looking to change here is the result. So we need to change our thinking, and it comes from vision. Let me explain that again. You are going to be successful a year from now. I guarantee you that. That's going to put a smile on your face. I said what? Words. That's how I reach you. You heard that through your ears. That causes you to have a feeling. The feeling, what's the reaction? You smile. You accept it. But that's just words. But you need to keep hearing it over and over and over and over again until it begins to take form in the real world. Because this board, this flip chart, and I'm doing this, was a thought in somebody else's mind at some point. They began to think, how can you make this from wood? The here is metal. How can we make this from metal? Here is plastic. How can we make this from rubber? They went to farm. They turned it to process things. This flip chart came to life. This video that you're watching now, I'm recording it on an iPhone from Steve Jobs. He said, how can I make a phone? It was a thought that people can record, talk to people, record something, share their knowledge with people so that people can watch it on any part of the world. It was a thought first. Before he went and got engineers, they designed how the Apple phone will look like. It's going to be square, it's going to be round, it's going to have this size of the screen. They send it to people it's assembled in China. They look at the softwares, all these things. They brought the team together to assemble it. Now we have the result. As a result, that it was a thought first before it came to a result. That's how you're going to change your life. That's what I want to get you to understand. But you need to understand, it doesn't happen overnight. There's growth process to it. So everything in your life is going to change. It's going to be amazing if you get this concept. It's very simple. I just want to let you know that it's very simple, but you need to understand how it works. So what I'm saying here is, let me explain to you why joining trainings is important. So that's why I recommend people to join my webinars I host every week. Because what am I doing? Why is that webinar important? Let me share with you again. You have an idea, you pay for the online course. Remember, you paid for it. Every week, you join a training. Remember, you're working 2 hours every day. You join a training. You see other people succeeding. You believe you can succeed. We rip off, if you go to churches, people talk about their testimonies. You say, oh, one day I'll go up there and say my own testimony. You're not going to say your own testimony if you don't do the work. My life is full of testimonies today because I produce results every day. Things happen every day. I went to a webinar, I told them my life is just full of testimonies. It's because I walk in faith. This thing grows. Faith is like muscle. It grows. So I want you to understand it. So wherever you are now, wherever faith you have can grow tremendously. So I encourage you to, there are links around this video, get into the training. You will see this happening live in your life. Idea of starting a business online, it's possible for you. You just need to understand basic concept. You see here, did I talk about product to sell? Did I talk about how much it's gonna cost? None of that. I was speaking to you about you. If you get this, you will know your customers and you will know how to solve their problem. Because I just shared with you how you have a problem and how you are going to solve it. It's changing of this paradigm. If you understand how to change this, your customers will think that when you're speaking to them about your product and everything, they'll be like, this guy is so good. We're all the same. You are a very intelligent person. You just need some coaching. You just need some mentoring. This thing is not something you get overnight. But the reason I'm sharing this with you today is for you to understand, for you to begin to put yourself in this space, because God is literally looking for people like you to step up into these current times. Stuart, my mentor, hosts a webinar. There'll be links around this video. He will show you how to start a business online, next to nothing. Remember, this thing is just something you see this concept I share with you, 30-day concept. Most people that were in the job I was previously are still talking about one day they're going to do something to change their life. One day. I picked up this book, The Strangest Secrets. He said, every day counts. Every day counts. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. I never get away from it. The word there is progressive. You see, all I'm doing is I'm putting 2 hours every day. I'm miles ahead now. Those guys are still talking about one day they're going to change their life. All I did was 2 hours every day. It is not rocket science. I don't have any special talent. I'm telling you the truth. There is nobody that you're seeing. It's just that I am just 2 to 3 years ahead of you. That's all. If you put in the amount of time I put in, you will get the same result. So the idea of there's one magic something outside of you that's going to do the work for you, it's a lie. It's in you. You have the potential to change your life. It's simple, but it doesn't mean it's easy. These 2 hours every day has built a website, has made over 10,000 in a single month, have built 2 companies that I'm building now. My products, these 2 hours every day, my products are on the way from China, heading to the UK. These 2 hours every day is coaching people, helping people. Forget the idea that you need all the time in the world. It's not going to happen. All you need is even if it's 1 hour, it's better than nothing. Put it every day. It's a guarantee. 6 months from now, you will look back and say, how did I get here? Because that's why I keep asking myself, how did I get here? 2 hours every day. Goals. Just know what you're doing every day. That's all. Target. Do 2 things every day towards a particular target. This thing is nothing. You can achieve more than 10 times more than this. But you need to understand the concept of goals. Target every day. Concept 2 hours every day. 2 hours. You have a laptop. You have an internet. What are you doing with it? But many people like me are using it to produce phenomenal amount of money in our families. Why can't you do the same? Because you're waiting for one big lump sort of time to come in. It's not going to happen. I do this with integrity. It's 2 hours every day. I'm only 3 years ahead of you. If you put in the amount of time I put in, hours I put in, you will get the same result. But the truth is, you still have bills to pay. You have all those things to take care of. They're not going to disappear. The strategy to get away from this is concept of goals. 2 hours every day. It's that simple. See this money? Wherever it is, you find it. the money will appear. That's what I've come to understand. I told somebody on the webinar the other day that I was talking about money. They said, how do you pay for all these things? I said, I worry about, if I have the money right now, I pay for it. Because 6 months from now, I wouldn't be thinking about that money I spent. Let me tell you what I look at. 6 months ago, there was something that you wanted to pay that you were deliberating back and forth. Can I afford this? Can I have? And you eventually paid for it. Right now, maybe it's a jacket, maybe it's a suit, or maybe it's a dress, maybe it's a shoe, or maybe it's a car. Right now, are you still thinking about that stress it cost you to pay that money? Are you still thinking about the money you spent? No, you've forgotten about it long ago. That's how you're gonna forget all this money that you're spending. So it's a lifestyle. When you understand it, it's walking in faith. Just keep going, 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 going. Before you know it, people will look at you, like you said in the book, and think you're lucky. My name is Pascal Wanaji. I hope you found this video interesting. Share it with people. If you want to use the same training I use, there's links around this video. I do trainings every Saturday. Why? I come out. That's what I do. 7 days. What have you done? Tell me what you've done. With your 2 hours, 14 hours. Show me what you've done. Is there anything that is holding you from moving to the next step? Let's help you. That's the concept I teach everybody. Let's help you. Then you join that training, you get over that line. The next, you put in 2 hours every day. Next 7 days, there's another meeting. What have you done? It's accountability. What are the chances of your success? There's no option. You're gonna get there. As long as you do this, you know the truth. They say if you hear the truth, you will know it. There's no way you put in this time, but we live in a world of instant gratification. We want to get it right now. I can tell you, some of the people that still want to get it right now, they're still stuck right behind there, waiting for it to get right now. So I encourage you, get into this training and start educating yourself, because this concept helped me with kids, teaching my kids, helped me with my marriage, helped me every single thing in my life. It's not just online business. It's a lifestyle. Everything about you, if you quarrel with people, all these things, I don't want to promise you anything, but you're going to see change over your life. It will be like magic. You'll be like, why did I take this long? That's why when I tell you, how did I get here? That's why you'll be asking yourself, a year from now, how did I get here? Oh my God. And you see a different lifestyle. My name is Pascal Wanaji. I hope to see you on the trainings sometime soon, where a year from now, I want to celebrate you. That's the way I look at it. I want to celebrate you because you follow this simple concept. If you use it in any business, it will work. Like I said, it works in everything, not just online business, in everything. You just follow this concept 2 hours every day, but you must know what you're doing every day, and you must have a target you're going after every single day. Look at it in a month's time. I want to be here in a month's time, then break it down like I just did. Module 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 month is done. You know something. You've gone through module 3, 6, 5, 6. Marketing online is done. With 3 months time, you're making money. Maybe not a lot, but you just started trickling in those couple of 20, 30, 50, 100 quid in. By the time you do that, 6 months, you're bringing 500, 300, 500 a month, you know. By the time you know it, 1,000, 2,000. And some people are still asking, how do I get started? I'm telling you how to get started. It's just this simple. I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.